Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This will be episode 10 of Kerbal Space Program Road to KSP2. So we're starting off this mission by launching a space station. Yes, our first actual space station. Except this one's not going in orbit of Kerbin. It's going in orbit of the Mun. And it'll be orbiting the Mun, where it will be docked by a lander and a return vessel. They will both dock on either ends of it, and the passengers will spend time on the space station. And they will stay up there for an indeterminate amount of time. It'll be in a equatorial orbit around the Mun, which I kind of regret, but it's fine. And you got to see a little flash of my monitor back there, of course. So while we're getting there, I just wanted to say, since we're only at about a minute in, it'll be very useful. It's very useful when you guys, like, subscribe, stuff like that, and it really helps out the channel. It helps out me, helps out people who actually want to see these types of videos. It helps everyone out. So if you like or dislike the video, that is fine. Go ahead and dislike the video. It'll just help people who want to see the video see the video. There you go. Alright, so getting back into it, it's going to be a research station, which will be its main focus throughout the entire, for as long as it's in orbit. That's what it will do. It will just be up there to research. What was it that... Yeah, so this whole mission was kind of a... I should have looked into it a little bit more, but it's fine. So there we are. I tried to fix my orbit a little bit because it was weird, but there was no point in doing that. Also, when we were back down in just Kerbin's orbit, our Kessler syndrome's starting to become a problem. Yeah. Alright, so this is the actual lander. It's an even further upgraded version of the last lander. And it's on an entirely new rocket and everything because I needed a different type of docking port. It's a one and done thing for this mission. But I do like the design of the lander. I liked how I used the Falcon 9 trunk and I turned it upside down and I put it inside of the trunk. I thought that was a really smart idea. It just looks cool. I love the look of this lander, and you'll be able to see it better in just a couple of minutes at the very most. Yeah, so we're finishing our circularization burn. And what do I want to talk about this episode? I guess I'll talk about Shang-Chi. You guys watch Shang-Chi? I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. I don't have anything else to talk about with there. I thought it was just a great movie. As you can see, there wasn't exactly enough Delta V to get it all the way there in a circularized orbit, but it's fine because we had plenty of Delta V to land on because I over prepared on the lander portion. That's what I do. Because I'm always scared of it just slamming into the ground. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to talk about something. I found it absolutely hilarious. So Social Blade statistics right now for my channel is saying that the amount of subscribers from last month has declined significantly, but it's funny because I've gotten like 4 times as many in the last month or whatever. So I don't know why it says it's at a negative of 500%. I just think that's hilarious. Yeah. It's just kind of strange to me. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, you're fake. I'm like, oh, thank you, Social Blade. Wow. Yeah. I can't believe we're on episode 10 already. It hasn't felt that long. Yeah, we're on episode 10. We haven't even gotten a Kerbal outside of the Kerbin's sphere of influence, but that will change very soon. I believe it's my not next episode, not the episode after that, but in like 3 episodes from now, we will be sending a Kerbal to Mars or Duna. Yeah. That'll be great. Like, that'll be really nice. Finally sending one all the way to Duna. You get some footprints on the surface of Duna. And we may or may not strand one on Eve very soon. Actually, stranding one on Eve is easier than like actually like, you know, like actually going to the Duna and landing and everything. Also, with this landing burn right here, I'm so afraid of doing it in the crater that I had to like stop my suicide burn and then just restart it later on, which was a dumb move, but there's enough thrust to weight ratio on this thing that it didn't even matter. Also, it kept sliding and I didn't know how to stop that. So what I did to fix it, as you'll see in just a second here, like I tried to fly again and then it just kept sliding. So I just retracted the landing gear and it stopped it. No more sliding. So yeah, that worked quite well. Yeah, it's now starting to dawn on me that this episode is a little bit long when I see that we're only about halfway in. But like I just wanted to share the whole mission. Yeah. So here we are getting as much scientific data as we possibly can before we go up to the station and get everything researched. There were some mistakes on this mission, like the scientific research, I believe, or some of the experiments I did were like flawed. Also, I didn't put a ladder on the lander can, which is like, I mean, it's not like the most important thing, but it would have been helpful. Yeah. And then on top of this, like, I needed more Delta V. I just needed more. Yeah, it's just so low that I'm kind of I was just kind of screwed. And you'll see that like the very end of my burns coming up here are all done with RCS, and then I run out of RCS. Yeah. Like, and then I had trouble with all of this, and I had to like, get it perfectly aligned, and the whole thing was just an annoyance. Yeah, it was just crazily annoying. But you know, we made it. I believe. Hopefully. Yeah, here's the matching velocities thing. It like I only had half of the available Delta V for it. But it turned out being okay because we had monopropellant left over. Yep. I'm also realizing that I could have cut out some of this because it's just kind of like boring just sitting here. Yeah. There we go. And we just need to orientate towards it. And then boom. Connected. Okay, so it's the what's it called? Not the descent module, but the recovery module is the part that ran out of like not data, but you know what I mean. Like ran out of monopropellant. Yeah. So we switched over to where the I don't know who the hell the name of this one is. We're on like Kerbals names that I have absolutely no clue what their name is. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward. I don't exactly know what their names are, but I'm going to try to put more like effort into this. Like effort into like remembering the things that are going on. Oh yeah, by the way, this whole mission right here is called the Luna 6 mission. And then the space station is named Rodrick Station after the character from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Not joking. I did this on live stream. And there were only 3 people in the chat. One of them said Rodrick, and then the other 2 said Rodrick. So yeah. Congratulations to Rodrick for getting me to name a station after him. Hashtag not my Rodrick to the one that was in the newer movie or whatever. Yeah. Alright, so here we are coming in on the approach. And yeah, about now is, yeah, we ran out of Delta V. Or not Delta V, but maneuvering fuel. And I think it was around here somewhere. Yeah, it was right there where I turned it towards the capsule. And then I had to bring my space station to be oriented with it and then go in for the dock. Yeah, it was a pain. I definitely did not do this mission correctly, but we still succeeded. And so here I am starting, like setting my timer and everything for like 100 days. So I can come back up and check the science once it's done. Because we have plenty more contracts to do in between now and then. So yeah. And then I just wanted to take a peek on what it looks like on the inside for the Kerbals. And when you see that, I will happily say this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you Monday, maybe.